And welcome to yet another Friday night. Chris, welcome already here. A lot of weird things going on. Of course, tonight, the first thing, right before turning on the computer and all that kind of stuff, noticed Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. So, that's 2020 is just taking people left and right. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, it is kind of a who's next type of deal almost. But now, it's been a long week. A lot of stuff going on. I've had quite a lot of questions asked to me about what's going on at Intercom Broadcasting, and I mean, there's just a lot of stuff. So Monday we'll be back, as far as I know. Nobody said anything else otherwise, so we'll return. But okay, where should we start tonight? I mean, there's some stuff out there that is just kind of it's going beyond crazy and strange out there. I mean, really crazy. So, let's start off. You know what? Hell, let's just start off with Trump. Okay, we'll talk about the fact that the Department of Justice is defending Trump, of course, because he's basically turned him into his own, private lawyers and that kind of stuff. They are trying to they filed to get the case moved from New York to make it a federal case, which means, well, not only that, before they get to that part, they're also getting it changed from to say U.S. instead of Trump. So what that means is, let's say that Trump loses and there's a payment on these rape allegations to be paid out. The U.S. government will pay him, not Trump. So that's something to think about right now as you're going and kind of mulling it over of, it's like, well, yeah, sure, you should ask the Department of Justice to take care of him. They're his boys, but no, that's kind of one of those, paying for somebody else's mistakes. Like, that's not what no, not me. I wouldn't want to be part of that there. So, would like to also, talk about, there's a lot of stuff going on, and man, it just seems like first that just Jesselyn Maxwell, still nothing. Have not heard a thing about what's going on. You still see people posting up the whole, hey, that's about to go down, and that stuff. But after Trump, wished her good luck, we've never seen anything or really heard anything. There's been no follow-ups. I mean, there's got to be something more has got to be coming out of this. I mean, it's just like they're holding her head, her low. I mean, the thing is, and there's been more pedophile rings, trafficking rings and stuff busted. Like was it Cincinnati? 250 kids were found and that stuff in a big raid that happened up there, and this is happening all over the country. So I mean, it's like there's some stuff going on, but it's just like, how come the stuff with Maxwell it just kind of disappeared after the fact that I know everybody wants to show the manifest log, has Clinton on it, has this where, I mean, if you really go through all the stuff, you'll find Ivanka Trump on the manifest log also. So there are some Trump connections into that whole deal. So that's why it's like, it seems like it's probably just kind of getting pushed away, not really talked about. So, the thing is, when you read this, the whole thing is you have all these, the corruption, that stuff that's been going on and stuff. All these pedophile and sex trafficking rings are being busted. I mean, you got like Project Bluebeam, Project Deep Freeze, Project Sunshine, Project Obamagate, which that's a new one. Which is I don't that one. But this is all stuff. Operation Mockingbird and Operation Paperclip. I mean, there's like 20 more of these operations going on and that stuff. That right now we're going to see how many more can be popped out. I know people will say that these are conspiracy theories and stuff. Just conspiracy. The hell, it doesn't mean anything. But keep in mind, the conspiracy comes from somewhere. Okay, and really, and when you think about it, that's the whole conspiracy theory idea came from the CIA, giving trying to mislead, give bad information, and what it is the best. It's kind of like hiding out in public, in the middle of public, easier to hide. And you might think that sounds crazy, but a story here on this stuff. My brother, okay, when he was in high school, he skipped class all the time, and it was just one of those. When he went to school, he skipped class, but he just bounced around from class, area to area, be in the library, stuff like that, and he didn't sneak around, because I remember until when they saw his attendance, the principal or vice principal said, because they knew my parents, said he didn't realize that he was skipping school because he'd see him walking down in the middle of the hallway while class was going on, just say the way to say hey and say hi and that stuff, just nonchalant, just walk through, not a big deal. So you don't think about it, that's something's going on here. So that's the whole thing is. So these conspiracy theories, there's got to be some truth to them being thrown out there to throw everybody up, to throw you off the trail, to make you think, it's just it's just it's a farce, it's not real. So, you got to really kind of look into some of that kind of stuff. Because, that there's the whole thing. Why, the whole, like Area 51, that kind of stuff. They say that there was nothing, but then it also kind of, the whole, throw out there the whole alien stuff, and which, if you really think about it, in that short period of time, look at all the technology advances that we've come through. This stuff has got to be alien technology, which once again goes to the whole theory of the hybrids and stuff like that, which we're not going to get back into that because, oh my God, that one goes long and crazy sometimes. But you're speaking of materials. I'm looking at. So I'm going to read this here to you. One of the other things that has come out is the whole termination of the chemtrails. If you don't know, the program is being killed. Okay, so they were touring around the Trump and some of the administration. They were touring around let's see, what was the Air Force Base is at? Hold on, give me a second. Oh my God. And I just had it too. And it's like, you think it, okay, Andrews Air Force Base. Okay, they were touring around through there, and according to reports and that stuff, they're going to fill the promise to end the controversial program of chemtrails, and they're going to redirect government funding away from geoengineering operations and towards other programs like roads, aging, electric grids, infrastructure, and stuff like that. Okay, so right now, and here's a quote. Okay, this is going to, of course, be my Trump. Today marks a great day for our country, where we turn out. Right, I'm going to say, let's start again. Today marks a great day for our country, where we turn our backs on the secret poisoning of our skies, and I look to a new future with better roads, a secure electrical grid, and Great Wall to protect us from Mexico. That's the first part of it. Then it continues on. And hear me, you. We are not going to let scientists and other elite eggheads tell us about how to control our environment anymore. It's America first, not the skies first. America first, but not the skies first is kind of one of the strangest things, because it's like, okay, I know that the whole global warming thing is people left and right. It's real. It's a hoax and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just thought the whole it is kind of hard to also to kind of go on with when turning your back on science and the fact that's just the whole part of this. Like, hey, you lost me on that one there. So they're not going to tell how to control the environment anymore. It's like, well, if they're not controlling, if scientists aren't helping, learn how to control the environment, I think we're going to be really screwed. Look at the West Coast right now. So I think those people out there be like, where's why is the environment screwed up and we're being on fire. So yeah, but it's. And then, according also to the White House, though, they are going to be dismantling the chemtrail partnerships, both private and public, from which includes foundations like the Gates Foundation's Monsantana. Oh, Monsantana. I think it's Monsantana. I don't know. It's what it looks like. It says to me. The EPA and several branches of the military, because there's a man in the Pentagon who that was in control but lost control, and they're the ones that are turning it off. So no, but they're already saying it's going to be an uphill battle to do all that. So, but that is what the news is reporting. So I didn't see any video from it, but that is an actual news story that I read. So can it be true? I don't know. Is that true? Could be. Is there chemtrails? Yeah. But, hey, what are you going to do? It just goes back to the whole entire of what in the hell is wrong anymore. It doesn't matter what it's just like right now. It's like so many things going because it's been just a crazy long week. Just kind of watching things, trying to pay attention to the news what's going on, but also at the same time trying to check out since it's on vacation, and it's just kind of where do you start? Where does it end? It's a whole. I would like to say the one thing that does drive me crazy that I can't stand to hear anymore is people yelling, "Defund the police! Defund the police!" My God, here's the thing, and I saw someone actually put down like a flow chart of what they mean by defunding of the police is to take the burden off of the police and let them do police stuff, and then when it comes to problems with social worker or mental health and stuff, the police aren't having to do it. They have the money that would be going to there would be going to this program, to that program. So you have like 7 different EMS programs that are part of the defund the police all of a sudden to come out because they're trying to help the police, I guess. I mean, you see where it's like, it'd be helpful because it'd be less stuff, for the police to do that than everything. But here's the problem. Now you're going to be relying on a 911 call going to a operator who is busy as it is. And when I tell you that the dispatch they are busy, they're trying to get the information quick. They're typing it in to send it to the dispatch, and also to not only type it, get in the computers, but to go and call it out and that stuff over there. So I mean, now you're expecting them to turn around and make a snap decision. Someone calls. Am I going to send a counselor, a cop, an ambulance? What are you going to send? I mean, it's just one of those. You can't do that to them because then now they got the burden. The responsibility is on them. There's some nights it could be slow, but then if you get a busy night, I mean, it's just it'll be maddening. Okay. So that's just the stupidest thing anyone could ever say. Hell, you know what they should do, in my opinion, is, of course, first, the whole taser gun thing, get rid of it. There's these bolo guns that you can shoot them and they will take somebody down. It just wraps around them and they can't get out. That's what that is what they need to have. So they're just they get zip tied up, toss them in, But also, every single cop in the country should be wearing a body cam. All right, I know it's there should be a way to be able to get this done cheaply and stuff. That maybe instead of having each city and state go and be the ones to do it, maybe we try to push for federal payments for the feds to turn around and take some money and to equip every single cop with these body cams. Now, here's the thing is with these body cams. One, anytime that the cam all of a sudden doesn't work, then there's, you should be, whoever the cop is should be gone and taken in for, possible suspension. Depends on what's going on. Because, everything, there's times that stuff doesn't work. If you got two cops going in and one guy's camera stops working and isn't recording, but the other guy's is, okay, you know what? That was, error of the equipment. So, or, if a scuffle happens, maybe it gets broke, error of the equipment. But every single tape, this from the beginning of the shift to the end of the shift, all right? Every single camera, every video, the municipalities, they'll hold on to them. They keep at least a month's worth, and they're all public record. So if anybody wants to go in, they can go to their local city hall and ask to see the video that they want. There's something happened. They want to see the video from that officer, or whatever. And then bang, they could sit there and they can watch the video and see for themselves. In this day and age, Bonner Springs just recently had someone turn around and claim that there was issues with the cops and that kind of stuff. And it turns out on further investigation, there wasn't, and the person admitted that it is falsified, that what they recorded in. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can find that. I think is that was one of the letters about that, because that was kind of a big deal. Because it's like, it's almost like that when people go and they want to complain. You got the guys that say, if you accuse, like a female accuses a guy of rape, but it really didn't happen, type thing. Which I know that might be kind of a horrible example, but that's how life. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see Bonner Springs. Let's see if I could. So I want to get that letter. Okay, come on. Give me 1 second here. These are just random rants and that stuff. So was I prepared? No. I just was like, oh yeah, we just kind of rolled into that. Like everything else, just kind of roll right into it. Not really. Okay. And that's not it. That's too far back. That's not the one I'm looking for. Here we go. And I'm going to read this from. This is the official press release that was given out on Friday, September 11th. Okay, so it goes back 2020. A video was shared via social media in which an African-American male alleged that he was pulled over by Bonner Springs police officers. In the video, hold on. I gotta get a little bit bigger. In the video, the individual claimed that the officers unnecessarily pointed his firearm at him and used a racially charged statement. As the video circulated, the Bonner Springs Police Department began to receive demands for the firing of the officer, in addition to other negative comments directed towards the department. Upon learning of the video's existence, the Bonner Springs Police Department immediately began to conduct an internal investigation. The investigation included making contact with the video creator in an attempt to gain information about the incident. Though this investigation, discrepancies were revealed, which led to the video creator admitting that he had fabricated the incident in an attempt to garner public attention. Moreover, Moreover, the Bonner Springs Police Department was able to determine that no Bonner Springs police officers were involved in any encounter with the video creator. So that's what I'm saying. It's like that is why they need these cameras and that stuff, all the officers, because it will weed out everybody. So it'll get the truth out there because it'll be on video. Like I said, if it's not on video, then that the officer would be in trouble because they think for some reason, why was your video off? I don't know. So I mean, that is just, I don't know. I said it's just been a crazy week. By the way, speaking of that, next week, instead of starting at 7, I'm gonna start later. I got a new thing that'll be going on next week and stuff that will take me away from doing this early and we'll do later. But of course, every single week the video is turned around and left on the YouTube channel and stuff to be watched later on and reveled and share with your friends and all that kind of stuff. But so that'll be starting next week. So probably like, I don't know, 8:30 or so. We'll start around then. I don't know. We'll see but I'll reveal next week what's going on because it's a whole deal in that. And what is this? Rendezvous Lounge. They have the Victoria's Secret affair. That's new on Sundays. All I know is I just saw that on my deal because when I was looking through the look at that press release and that stuff. It's like Victoria's Secret party. I'm there. So, but it is what it is. Oh, let's see. Now you see Tabbie Wood, couple weeks, it was a week or so or two. She was talking about how she shaved her vagina. Yeah, she already used that because once again, I was like, I didn't get a quote from her and that stuff this weekend. She's like, I shaved my vagina running 33.8 miles, and it's like you already used that one. You already used it. I'm sending the message saying you already used that. But yeah, she shaved her vagina running 33.8 miles. Yeah, this is kind of work. I said it's just this week has just been one of those. Man, I just don't have a lot to talk about this week because it said it is just I zoned the world out, and I will tell you this: it was nice, just getting rid of everything, not having to listen to all the stupidity and the craziness going on. I don't know. That's just like everybody needs to wind up doing it. Just turn the world off for just a couple days. Don't pay attention to news. Don't listen to news. Don't listen to anybody. Just let it go quiet. I don't know. That's what I did this whole time. So, as I said, this week my mind just a blank of almost everything that went on because honestly, I just didn't care. Okay, because you see on the thing, people, you got the preppers are saying, oh, there's gonna be hell, gonna be raised, and see now that's also one of the other things. So it's like the craziness. What's gonna happen when the election hits? You already have Trump saying it's already fixed. It's already been fixed. so that the results are going to be wrong. Even though he doesn't know the results, he's already planning on them saying that he didn't win. So you have then his oh god dang it, now I'm blanking his boy's name who went to jail and that stuff's out. He's a nut. But he's saying, telling Trump his advice is to create a state police and go into martial law and basically go into a nope, no handing over of power, just skipping it. It's done. It's over. We're not leaving type deal. Basically becoming a monarchy, type of deal. Communist state, stuff like that. Which is like, what the hell? I mean, you know what? And here's the crazy thing is, everything going on, if for some reason, it wouldn't surprise me if something like that would happen. But then, here's the deal. It's the 21st. Let's say that both sides go and they turn around. And this is something that I didn't wind up realizing at first. Because everybody's like, oh, if they dispute, he'll dispute the election results and it'll just keep going. That he'll just still be president. He'll be disputed. But no, you know what? Actually, on the 21st, it's done. It's over. So if there's disputing going on, the president becomes Nancy Pelosi because that's the order of everybody. So that's the kicker right there is. What would Trump hate worse? Losing to Biden and Biden taking over, or Nancy Pelosi steps in and takes over as president because of disputing, going to court, and it going past the 21st? What would be the one thing what would make his mind blow up even more? I don't know. I would think that probably the Pelosi thing would be the part to go. But now here is an interesting little tidbit that everybody needs to watch when you're watching all of Trump's speeches and that kind of stuff from now on. Well, one, of course, the fact that he was playing the song "Fortunate Son." When he was doing talks at military bases, is kind of it's like, what the hell, But that's neither here nor there. Watch him, listen to him. He's been slurring a lot. Watch him, his left side. The last couple of times he's talked, when he starts to slur, he'll slow down and he'll turn. He'll look around. He'll be quiet for a while. And you can kind of see he's kind of like that, so he's doing your slur, and he's having some mini strokes up there. So that's just like, what the hell? And it's been more than just one time that happening. Go back through the past at least past year of different speeches that he's given and that kind of stuff, speaking to people. You'll start seeing and thinking, it's like, oh, just paying attention, you're going to see, I think Trump's having a stroke right now. He's having a minor stroke. Of course, as some report says, he likes to stroke a minor. I don't know. That's a bad joke right there. Which, if there's anybody who is part of the cancel culture, I made a pedophile joke. Okay, just deal with it and laugh. Okay, fuck. Anyway. That's another thing I hate. I'm just going to go and say this here. I hate every one of the people in the freaking cancel culture and that kind of stuff. Everything has to be appropriate and stuff for them. All right? One, I'm not going to learn any new words, okay? I cannot. If I'm addressing someone and I say him, her, she, miss, or whatever, if I'm saying that to you, that's because you present as a female, but I don't present me by my gender, It's like, but then also there's all that yelling and stuff. if you really were wanting people to respect it, maybe instead of correcting people and get pissed, just accept it. Okay, I'm too old to remember all this stuff. I can't even remember now all the different sexualities and all the different gender identifications and that stuff. I'm still trying to learn what a cis is. I have no idea. But all I know is I've been called a cis male a couple times, and I don't know what that even means. My nose itched. Matter of fact, hold on. And put it in a trash can. Anyway, so with that being said, I don't know. I kind of on that aspect, I just kind of give up on some of the stuff. Because it goes, it's just one of them that goes back to the whole thing is everybody is going to see and hear what they want to hear. The Chiefs game, half the people heard boos. Half the people said they didn't. Half the people said, I was there. There was no booing. Other people that were there were saying there was, and they videoed it, and you can hear it. But yet, everybody wants to believe what they want to believe. So, you just got to let that go. Let that be it. And just stop. Okay? Who cares? I don't care what some people's opinions are. I don't care what you do. I don't care as long as you're not hurting anybody or breaking the law and they kind of thing. I don't care. I really don't care. Okay? That's basically got us. It is bad. It's just right now. I'm just trying to get my head back into everything that's been going on because it's just like taking these days off. I replaced a couple of garage doors at my mom's. Put garage door openers up. Hell, I started moving, putting together a laundry room upstairs and that stuff from the basement. So, been doing that too. I mean, I just been busy. I've been finding things to make myself busy and just ignore the world, And I said it was really kind of a nice thing, but then of course now that I have to try to jump back in, I'm a little lost of what's going on. So I don't know. But that's why it's like tonight we're going to be cut a little short tonight because I mean those are the big main things that I was seeing. I'm sure there's some other stuff that I'm just not remembering off the top of my head because, as I said, I was just trying to push everything out and that to just not really care about it. I mean, here's something. I know that the schools, of course, nobody is in line with schools. Some schools are starting to report COVID cases. And some of them are saying that they knew there was COVID cases that was going to be in their schools. But yet we got all stuff going on. The Olathe School District is going to go full swing on the 28th of this month. They're going to full classes. Everybody's in. No virtual. I mean, that's insane. I mean, I know that some schools are doing. The group does virtual one day, and then they come in and do in class a couple days later. But either way, this is not going anywhere. Well, okay, you know what? There's the other part that I remember that was just driving me crazy. That I was sitting there just thinking, my God, I just like, is this real? The fact that the CDC made a statement. A couple hours later, Trump makes a statement and says, well, I talked to the guy. He was wrong. He misunderstood the question. And it's just like, how can you misunderstand this question? And whether you agree or not, the thing is, it's safer to go with the scientists on a lot of this stuff. I mean, I know that Trump is supposed to be, what do you call himself? It wasn't ridiculous. It was some of their genius. I don't know. But it's just one of those that it's just like, I don't know. Whether you think it's fake or not, even that you got to realize it's not. I mean, there's There has been too many people that have passed now. Uh, I'm up to eight that I know, that I knew, that then they weren't like just, oh, I knew it, but I knew the people, 8, which that's not as many as some people. And there's some people I know that have 0. But out of the 8, then combined with the other, I think overall, I was around 26 people I knew. So, but still, it's just one of those, it doesn't affect everybody the same. You cannot dismiss it because, I mean, it's happening. Why can't everybody just respect each other? Put the freaking mask on. Just wear the mask. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Just wear it. Just have respect. Just to show someone else. Just, you know what? I'm a nice person. I'm gonna wear the mask because just to make everybody at ease. But please take it off when you're driving your car. Okay, that is the most annoying damn thing. Is people driving their car and they got the mask on. I mean, I can understand when you walk out the store, you still got the mask on because you're pushing a cart, you're dealing with kids, whatever, and you wind up wearing your mask all the way to the car. But when you get in, just please take the mask off. Also, you already got the mask on your face. Quit wearing it on your chin. Just put it up, cover. You got it on already. Who cares? I mean, Jesus Christ. And also, there's one thing that just blows my mind. I will see parents wearing the masks, and their kids are about like 8 years old not wearing the masks. So it's one of those. It's like, did you not have enough masks? You only had one mask, so you took the mask and instead of your kid, you should give it to the kid. It's like, this isn't airplane rules and stuff where when the masks fall, you securely put your mask on first before helping a kid next to you. Because that way you don't black out and that kind of stuff. No, it's not the same kind of thing. We're not going airplane rules, okay? Just, as I said, this is ridiculousness. Of course, it's ridiculousness, but so next week we're going to be starting later. Actually, I'll just go ahead and say, I'll be starting a new with a new soccer club that I'm coaching. They're pre-competitive academy type. Going in, running some teams, coaching, evaluating, and giving opinions on this kid. What team, division that the kid should be in for a soccer club. I'm gonna start. That starts next Friday. So that's why next Friday we'll start probably like 8:30. So yeah, we're getting back into coaching again. So that's fun. I will say that I missed it, and it's a lot different because I did do a little bit of coaching a few months back. But it's different when it's not your kid and you're doing at the higher levels and that kind of stuff, because it's just because you get the parent thing and the coach, licensed coach thing that kind of which side's gonna when it's kind of that turmoil, the struggle of when you're putting together stuff and that, because you want this and you're trying to go this direction, but you need this also. It just makes it a lot easier. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be doing that. So that's why we're gonna start a little later. Also, I had some people getting hold of me about bingo. I don't know what's going on with that either. I mean, it's as far as right now, it's not happening just because of some of the restrictions and stuff going on in Johnson County. Tried to get some stuff together, didn't work out. So it's kind of hoping that this idea is going to put together drive-in movie thing up there. Nope. basically got voted out. So the powers that be up there said no. So that's not happening. Kind of wish it was, because it would have been fun, especially in October, because I got hold of one of the movie companies, and they gave me the rights to some of the movies and that stuff. So it's like, hey, but it's neither here nor there. So anyhow, Monday morning, we're back. So it's until I get a message saying, we decided just stay gone. The show's back, and it's just insanity in the whole entire world and stuff. You just gotta unplug sometimes and just let it all go. I don't know, but next week will be more on track, because like I said, I have to pay attention to the world again, and not just block it out and live my own world and just do my stuff and not pay attention to anything. So yeah, so next week we'll start a little bit later. Hopefully I got some videos. I'm waiting for going from VHS tape over to digital, and that's yeah. There's one of me dancing and that stuff, and it's crazy because it's a bunch of male dancers and me dancing. So that's what I have to say about that one. But hey, pass this link along to your friends. Get them to subscribe, even if they don't want to watch it. Subscribe, because the more subscribers, the better things might get, the better the show you might get too. I don't know, but yeah, you never know. Just pass it along to everybody, and thank you for checking it out. And next Friday will be another rant of insanity. Thanks for watching.